This is Hanna Barakat, and you're watching Glasse, IGTV.
What do you think you're doing here? Trying to stop a serpent's
So we have had a chance to play some of these songs out live, and it's been amazing. We played Batfest last weekend, opening for Tantric, and it was really exciting. We have a lot of really cool shows coming up after the CD release party. We're playing for the Live Nation VIP Lounge at the Dos Equis Pavilion in Dallas, I think in about 12 days or 11 days for Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, 3 Days Grace, Diamante, Dorothy, only like the dream lineup. I would say Siren is my favorite at the moment. It was the last song that my producer and I produced together, and it was kind of the song I kept hidden for a while. So when I finally finished it in the studio and then went out to play it, it just feels incredible every single time. I met John through a musician friend here in town, and it took me a few months to get the courage to ask for some kind of connect, to meet him or talk to him in some way, because I heard that he was a producer for some local bands. And I finally got the courage to give him a call or text him, and I sent my friend a message to send my friend. And John called me right away and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And of course I answered the phone, and I had lost my voice, and I was like, "Hello." This is Hanna, and I just sounded so messed up. And so it was kind of like an instant friendship there, because he had to meet me in person that day and figure out that I wasn't a gremlin. And since then, I mean, he's one of the sweetest people I have ever met in my life. He is so supportive and so encouraging of my entire journey. And we worked on the record for a year. And it was incredible. It was a little scary at first. I was definitely intimidated, and he knows that. And we were both kind of like tiptoeing around each other for the first song and a half. But after we had like one moment where we're like, I don't know if I like that. I actually don't like that. And we finally, like broke that barrier. Then it flowed. Most certainly. The first thing that happened when we finished all 10 songs on the record, we started listening to them over and over again. And John actually called me and was like, "I don't know what your sound is." And I was like, "Don't be worried. Don't be scared. Like, it's okay." Because some of the songs definitely go towards one direction of like my influences, and some go the other direction. And in the end, they all have me, and they all have my story, and they all have my perspective. So I feel like they really do come back around to one another, but it was a little bit frightening to put certain songs next to other songs. But I mean, even the songs that I had written 10 years ago, I still feel like they're very relevant, and I performed them and changed them, and some of them have transformed so drastically that they're almost unrecognizable. And you can ask my family about that, because they've always heard the demo versions of things to know that. I would have probably in this moment and Evanescence and Linkin Park and System of a Down and maybe Breaking Benjamin.
fire is calling.